happy to report that Morrisville has recently implemented many of the suggestions that were discussed on safeguarding our community at the conference, such as the drug take-back box, getting involved with programs like Leads Online, even LED street lighting we mentioned there a few times. It's nice to see that Morrisville is progressive in many of the things that it does. That's kind of my reading.
Thank you, Dick. Next we have 7E, which is the police chief's report.
Good evening, Council. Start with crime rate. Crime rate has gotten better. We're still up 27%, but it has gotten better. The arrest rate has also increased. We're still down 28%, but it has improved, certainly. Burglaries. Us, along with the rest of the communities and around Bucks County and the regions, are really getting hit hard with burglaries. We did clear the multiple job one out where we arrested William Birdie. We cleared 3 jobs. It was done mostly on videotapes from a house, smoke shop, along with All-Star Muffler. My officers, Mike Deanny, Mike Pitcher, Cindy actually saw the guy coming over in the last time when we actually arrested him. So it was a great combination. We were able to put him in jail on $500,000 bail. We already had a preliminary hearing, in which all 3 cases were held for trial. So that's good. Burglaries in the borough are up. We had a burglary again today on the 100 block of Hillcrest. I'm going to ask everybody, if you want a house checkup, if you want me to come out and look at your house, I'll tell you some of the ways to secure it. I'm available. I'll come out. I'll walk you through your house. Tell you where people can get in. We talk about, and you see it all the time in my reports, about properties, windows open, cars left unlocked. I would be amiss in my duties if I did not educate everybody and ask them to close their windows at night time, lock their cars. Don't give them the opportunity. Work with us. So if any of your constituents would like us, there'll be something today on the our Facebook page with my email. Everybody has my email. Call me, I'll come out and look. The gentleman today, nice guy, we spent a couple hours out there fingerprinting his windows. I spoke to him. He had 3 trash cans in his driveway, along with all his leaves, along with his trash or his snow shovel on his porch. I said to him, why is this here? Why are you just throwing there? Where's your car? Down here. I could be in your driveway. Your windows could have been locked. You almost look like you don't live here. And they're the things that we put out. And they're the things I want to remind people of. They're victims. No doubt. They're a victim whether you leave your window open or not. But I want to make it harder on the common criminal that's walking up the street going, this might be my easy target. Don't be an easy target for these people. So it'll be something out on Facebook. I invite anybody. I will go out. And you'd be amazed how many things at your house you go, oh, I never noticed that. Or how many windows are left unlocked on the first floor. I do it in my house. I walk around, I check it. I'm a little more anal than you. And people just overlook it because you're just used to seeing that. This guy today walked away going, thank you. Didn't come up with any fingerprints, but he spent a couple hours out there trying. So, we're not alone. Falls Township last night had a $50,000 burglary in a fragrance store. This is happening a lot. Remember last month I talked about the burglaries at Lower Mayfield? They have now moved on to Cheltenham. So there are really nice people out there. I don't think we have that here, but burglaries in the region are up. Let's see what else I got going on. I'll be attending a Right to Know class in Harrisburg on September 29th. The drug march that we had a couple weeks ago, my officers worked it. That was the first time we were able to use our new bikes in the new trailer, put down the barricades. It worked very well. We will be doing the rest of the parades and anything like that again. It really is nice being able to jump ahead and close those intersections. That always scared me, leaving those intersections open, just hope that people are going to stop for us. So that won't happen anymore. We are installing 2 new 40-inch monitors in my office, which will watch Holy Trinity and the new cameras that just were installed in the high school. So we'll have a total of 4 40-inch monitors in the office watching schools all the time. The Donald Trump signs, everybody knows. I'm trying to keep it out of the meeting. I fell off the magazine and told me how you got it. We were able to identify the children through help of the community. Most of the children were brought in with their father. We had a nice talk about morals and the Constitution, and they went and they cleaned up the canal along the river and along the railroad tracks. And hopefully I'll never see them again until it's time for them to graduate from high school and they're walking across, getting a scholarship going somewhere. Clothes bins. You notice there's 3 clothes bins that we put up. We get $1,500 a piece for those. There's 1 here, there's 2 down the park. That is my mistake that they went down the park. I thought we agreed that we were allowed to put them down there. They can be removed if the council deems we don't want them there. I'm looking for other places around businesses, but it's very hard to find places to put them. So right now we get $1,500 a piece from this company, and that'll go towards our DARE program. A warning. Coming in northbound Route 1, I don't know if anybody's noticed, there's a lot of new signs there. 25 miles an hour, we're trying to slow them down. Okay, we're also painting white lines there. So there's new signs from PennDOT, 25 miles an hour. We will start very shortly. So please get it out there, slow down. Okay, the signs are there, and they're all legal. Everything they've asked for was put up. So please look on Facebook, my email's there, please call, make an appointment, I will come out at anybody's house, and we'll do a security checkup on anybody's place. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Moving on to 8, Finance, we have a motion to pay the bills. Can I have a reading of the bill list, please?
General Fund, $81,197.90. Street Lighting Fund, $6,275.37. Library Fund, $2,935.78. Recreation Fund, $5,275.87. Street Fund, $3,624.51. State Highway Fund, $8,959.50. Go to the retirees of Pice, $693.64, and Tomco, $2,795.04, for a total of $111,757.61. Since the last meeting, $109,804.63, for a grand total of $221,562.22.
May I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Debbie and Corinne? Any discussion on the bills?
Yes. In Spain, on good invoices, vendor safer notice LTD due to family member conflict of interest. And there's a total sum of $2,065.34, and that is invoices.
Thank you, Todd. Any other discussion on the bills? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0 with Todd's abstentions. We have no unfinished business, so moving on to 10 new business. We have 10A, a motion to approve the 14th Annual Jazz Fest to be co-sponsored by Morrisville Borough and held in Williamson Park on Saturday, 9/17/16. May I have a motion?
Second.
Debbie and Corinne, any discussion on this motion?
As long as it is just the sanctioning as far as the waiving the fees for the park and not monetary for the entertainment department.
And do you have any information on that?
The foundation is paying for the alternate at this point. They're going to try about $500.
Hey, can you put the mic?
It is on. They are shy around $500. I don't want to leave any of the musicians who perform feel unpaid. We are looking for additional funds. There's an outstanding grant that has not come through yet from the PA Council of the Arts. If that comes through in time, that will cover it. This has been financially covered in the past. Like I said, they are paying also. So we are getting a event in the park for about $500 plus whatever we're doing.
I don't know that any of us wanted that understanding of this motion or not. I don't know if council agrees or disagrees with that addition to it.
I thought
Is that an addition or is that just an?
We just said there was no monetary commitment whatsoever from the borough, we were just co-sponsors.
This is the motion.
Well, there's no mention in here of a monetary commitment. That's my only concern, is that this council wasn't prepared to make a monetary commitment. I think we can approve it without a monetary commitment,
Which is what you always had, which was.
but if it's
that
our
we would-
pleasure, we could say, we'll put $500 towards this.
It's our money.
Right.
Someone want to amend those?
I mean, I don't think anyone here will not approve of it without a monetary component, but I think introducing a monetary component makes it less likely to pass.
Make a motion to approve the Jazz Fest on Williams Park, Saturday, 9/17/16, subject to a waiving of fees and a monetary contribution of the borough not to exceed $500. I was just asked to make a suggestion, that's it.
That's how it would be amended. Ted and Corinne were the first and second on this motion. Corinne, do you agree with the amendment?
That's fine.
It's now reading a motion to approve the 14th Annual Jazz Fest to be co-sponsored by the Morrisville Borough and held in Williamson Park on Saturday, 9/17/16, depending on receipt of grant.
No,
no,
his motion was
It's to,
not to exceed a $500 borough donation.
but it was including,
Including waiver of fees
including a waiver of fees,
and not
and a financial donation not to exceed
$500.
Well, do we have any more discussion on this?
I'd just like to say that the borough fees are $625 between the fee for the park and also the security deposit. That's $625, plus a $500 donation to cover the bands. So it's a little over $1,100 that we, the borough, taxpayers, would be out on. And I like jazz. And I know it's a great event, and a lot of people enjoy going to it, and I'm all for it. But I do not agree with using borough money to pay for it. I know Ms. Sherlock had come to the Arts and Events Committee meeting, and she had stated that they were looking into getting the grant. And I was hopeful that the grant would come through in time for this event, and it does not, it hasn't.
We don't know.
Has it come through?
But that's not the motion, it's on the floor.
Right. But we're not
First of all,
tied
it
to
would be, it's
final
going to be
donation.
a Morrisville Borough event in conjunction with Michael Sherlock Foundation. That's how it is. So we're not waiving the fees. We are in participation with them, putting on a public event that people from throughout the area come to. So that's, waiving of the fees is not an additional cost that we're giving the foundation. We are participating in it with them. I am personally donating the advertisement money so that we can have banners up to try and drive more people to the event. If the money's not needed, the money's not needed.
Money's in the emotion now. Oh, right, so we don't have to get it if the grant comes through.
Right, if everything balances out,
So it's not
I don't
proceed.
want, exactly,
Right.
that's the motion on the floor.
If we do a roll call now. Yeah.
Fred Kerner,
Yes.
Ms. Chronicle,
Yes.
Ms. Larison,
No.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Pepitone,
No.
Mr. Sanford,
No.
Mrs. Smith,
No.
Mr. Cicero,
Yes.
So the final vote is 4-4. We will need a tiebreaker vote from the mayor. Mayor votes in favor of the motion. 10A passes. Next, we have 10B, a motion to approve Borough Council authorizing the redevelopment authority of the County of Bucks to pursue an agreement of sale for the property formerly owned by the Borough of Morrisville, commonly known as Manor Landfill, in conjunction with the sale of the properties commonly known as Cloverleaf Estates, in accordance with the cooperation agreement executed by the Borough of Morrisville and the Redevelopment Authority of the County of Bucks on May 13, 2003, and in a final form to be approved by Borough Council. We have two interested parties in the property, one being Premium Excavating, who looks to build a variety of small business outlets and a few homes, and Passananti Family, who looks to relocate their meatpacking to Morrisville. So if I can have council give me the name of one of their preferred parties, we will then vote on it.
I'd like to put forth for Passananti, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know their full name.
I believe it is to John Passananti and Ann Passananti.
And that is my, John Passananti and Ann Passananti.
And this would be included in this motion? Because I didn't hear the motion.
I read the motion.
Okay, somebody making that one?
Oh, well,
So
then the
moved.
motion will be made for Passananti, right?
Okay.
Corinne has made the motion for John and Ann Passananti.
Second.
Bill first.
No.
So we have any discussion on that? We'll do a roll call.
Mr. Cicero,
Yes.
Mr. Kerner,
Yes.
Ms. Chronicle,
Yes.
Mrs. Larison,
Yes.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Pepitone,
Yes.
Mr. Sanford,
Yes.
Mrs. Smith,
Yes.
Motion passes 8-0. John and Ann Passananti. Next, we have 10C, a motion to approve the amendment to agreement of sale between the Morrisville School District, hereinafter the seller, and Morrisville Borough, hereinafter the purchaser, for the purpose of purchasing certain property specifically identified as tax map parcels 24-009-107-1 and 24-009-107-3, as more particularly described in Exhibit A of the agreement, M.R. Ryder Elementary School. I don't believe I mentioned them here and after at all. May I have a motion?
So moved.
That was Debbie and Ted? That was Todd. Any discussion on that?
I just want to thank the school board for the decision with that. It was very important, and I know it's much of a big deal for the project for them also, so thank you very much.
Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 8-0. That contains our new business. We'll move now on to announcements 11.
Yes, thank you. Just real quickly, the ducks up here, I apologize, we don't have enough for everybody. I think they sold out downstairs. I just want to let everybody know our Canal Fest is scheduled for Saturday, September 10th from 12 to 4 p.m. It is located at the canal next to the Actors Net Theater on North Delaware Avenue by the Calhoun Street Bridge. We will have ducks for sale here at Borough Hall, at the Morrisville Library, Anthony's Pizza, Ensville Tattoo on East Bridge Street, and Squirrel's Nest Cafe on West Bridge Street. We have 1 duck for $3 and 4 ducks for $10. There will be prize categories: Best of Show, Ugly Duckling, Most Beautiful, different age categories, Most Humorous, and Most Imaginative. So again, that is Saturday, September 10th from 12 to 4. Again, it being August, we're getting close to back to school time, so we are looking for our next junior council person for the 2016-2017 school year. So if anybody knows a junior or senior student in the borough, please let them know. And finally, I did attend the Scudder Falls Bridge toll hearing, I believe it was last month. Again, this is not a bridge that comes into the borough, but it probably will increase our traffic into the borough. They will have transponder, and actually, they're not gonna have booths for people, not booths, whatever they're called. They're not gonna have actual people taking tolls, they're gonna be transponders. If you have the transponder, it'll be $1.25. If you do not, it'll be $2.60. If you are a frequent flyer on a DRJ TBC bridge, that is 16 times at least a month, you will only have to pay 75 cents. And a frequent, and again, that toll is only coming into Pennsylvania, so that is all I have for today. Thank you.
Any other announcements?
I have a question on the Canal Fest. If there's for a donation, who would want to make a check out to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because some people.
I would assume it would be Delaware Canal Festival, but I can let you know. You can certainly make it out to me, Nick, and I'll make sure they get it.
Any other announcements? 12 borough officials? I'd just like to ask that all our borough officials be civil to each other. We had a bit of an argument in our last one. I'd just like to see us be a little more civil to one another. We're all elected to serve the same electorate, and I'd like to see us do that with civility.
I'm always civil.
Thank you, Vic.
And if I could just say that I appreciate the Borough Council President use McGowan when it's necessary. Thank you.
I'm about to use it very shortly, if I can have a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Vic and Corinne, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Meeting is adjourned at 8:36.
Oh, you're the wiser? All right, just take $3.
$3.
I'll take your 20. Well, you know what, here, I'm gonna give you this. Exactly. Get the great job. So when are we gonna? Some meat and
Jay, do you remember when that time?
yeah, I've been 20 years now.
Jeff?